So, beginning May 14th and running through October, BronxWorks Healthy and Livable Mott Haven Partnership, in cooperation with the New York Restoration Project and Health First, will host second Saturdays in St. Mary's Park. Yes, that was almost a tongue twister, and I got it. So these monthly events will feature family-friendly, community-engaging activities aimed to encourage active use of the park, improve safety, and promote community stewardship of the park. And here now to tell us more, we have Ken Small, Development Director at BronxWorks. Welcome. He has the giggles kicking off the top of the show.
Rena.
Well,
the last time I was here, I still had black hair.
Let's do a close-up on his hair, please. Because really, truly, that wasn't very long ago.
I know.
It was possibly a month or two.
Who knows? But it's good to be back
here. We love having you here, and welcome back, Ken.
Thanks.
And thank you for the wonderful work you are doing with BronxWorks. Let's just share with everyone a little bit about BronxWorks and the services that are offered here.
BronxWorks is a multi-service organization that was founded way back in 1972 as the Citizens Advice Bureau. We rebranded in 2009 as BronxWorks. And one of the things we did as part of our rebranding process was to take a look at health and wellness concerns here in the Bronx. And out of that, and out of a series of discussions that we had, we made a decision to target the Mott Haven area. You're probably familiar with a number of studies that show the Bronx being at the bottom in terms of health indicators.
Yes, well, we're advocates here, hashtagging Not 62, which is Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr.'s initiative.
Yeah, and when you look at neighborhoods in the Bronx, the Mott Haven neighborhood is, so to speak, at the bottom of the bottom in terms of the health indicators. So
is there such a thing as the bottom of the bottom? The bottom's the bottom.
Well, when you're at the bottom, you can only look up in terms of health indicators.
I like that.
And so our perspective has been, let's look at this as a challenge. Let's look at this as an opportunity. Let's find partners that we can work with to change some of those bad numbers for Mott Haven, and by extension serve as a model so that we can help change things for the Bronx overall.
So, you know, what I will say that I really appreciate, and I hope you guys take advantage of this is all being delivered and initiated in the parks,
in
right?
the park.
Which is outdoors, it's free, it's a family affair.
And there's so many different things that you can do. If you want to walk, you can walk. If you want to bike, you can bike. If you want to learn salsa or mambo dancing, you can come and learn salsa and mambo dancing.
So is that all happening simultaneously?
At different points in time, starting tomorrow, there will be different activities that'll be taking place. But things will more or less kick off tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. And folks can enter the park on 146th Street and St. Anne's Avenue. That's going to be like the anchoring point for all the activities that'll be taking place.
All right, so it's happening from 10:30 in the morning till what time?
About 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
About 3 o'clock. So throughout that time slot, there are different events that are happening. So let's say at 10:30. I didn't really look at the lineup for tomorrow, but you know, I don't know.
It's on our website.
We're going to do Saisa first thing at 10:30 in the morning. Wepa!
That would be wonderful.
Saturday in the morning. You know, I'm down.
Hey.
You guys can laugh. That's our audience. We have a live studio audience here with us today, the Westchester Square Academy High School in the house. Just wanted to make sure you guys can hear them.
So, definitely.
Yeah. So no, and again, you know, this is for all of us, right? Because you guys are the next generation, and the idea is to actually start, I guess, recreating different habitual ways of operating daily.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why we look at this as a family activity. Start with the very young and work your way up to those who are young at heart. So regardless of age, tomorrow is we've got a bunch of activities for everybody and anybody. Those who are really young and those who are young at heart. We want everybody to come out to St. Mary's Park, have a good time. If you're not a person who feels like doing physical stuff, you can also come to the park and help in terms of cleanup activities. St. Mary's Park is a wonderful resource but we find that, like everything else, it needs help in terms of maintenance. And if you're more inclined to do that sort of thing, you can come out and do that as
Right.
well.
Well, the parks need assistance as well, and I
Yeah.
love that you're making this a community-oriented event. This
Yes.
is not an event solely coordinated by the organizers, but
Oh, no.
everyone can come and pitch
Yeah.
in and service the parks as well. You know, because the
Yeah.
parks, they need our help too. I'm a tree hugger. For those who don't know,
Come out, hug
Hug
trees,
trees.
help clean them up, do all of that. I mean, it's going to be a day where whatever you want to do, there's something that's going to be available for you. And like I said before, regardless of how old you are or how young you are or how you feel, there's going to be something for you.
This is lovely. And so this is actually kicking off tomorrow. However, this is going to be happening monthly until October.
Yep.
So
Every second Sunday, or every second Saturday.
Every
Yeah.
second Saturday. And so every second Saturday is going to have a different type of activity?
There'll be a series of activities every second Saturday, starting tomorrow and running through October.
And so obviously the objective is to bring health consciousness and awareness into our community with the hopes that it will just become a habit. That's what
Yeah.
all these events and activities
Yeah.
are initiated for
Yeah.
us.
And to get people to realize that being healthy doesn't mean that you have to do Marine Corps boot camp.
Right.
There are lots of simple things that you can do in terms of health and wellness. And it could be dancing, it could be walking. It's a variety of things.
Right. The idea is to be physically active and, you know, to give the fingers a rest, right? Because, you know, the virtual workouts, that's not happening, you know? It's not the same thing, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm saying that because,
Hey.
yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. However, this is your vessel.
temple.
Right. This is your temple and your
Yeah.
vessel, and this is what needs to get worked
Yeah.
out. I
And-
mean,
and you-
this needs
and-
to get worked out too, but
And you can use your smartphone to do things like track the number of steps that you walk.
there you go. So you could still use the smartphone, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, it's true.
We're not saying forget about technology. Just think of different ways to use it and also be active while you're doing it.
I love it. You merge nature with technology.
Yeah.
And then St. Mary's Park, it's beautiful. It's quaint and it's accessible.
Yeah. And tomorrow's going to be particularly special because we're also going to have a number of elected officials coming out. So Speaker Melissa Mark Viverito will be coming, Congressman Serrano will be coming, and also the Commissioner for the New York City Parks Department will be coming out as well. And there'll be representatives from the Bronx Borough President's office also.
And they'll be coming out to speak on behalf of this initiative.
Speak and hopefully participate as well.
Oh, snap. So everybody's going to come in their workout gear.
That would really be fun.
That would really, you should have mandated it.
We can't mandate that. This is not a mandated activity. We want people to do this on their own volition. Boot camp is mandated. This is fun.
You did say that at the beginning of the segment.
Emphasis on fun.
All right, fine. I still would have mandated them to wear sneakers.
Okay, maybe next week or the following second Saturday.
Because, you know, they come all suited up and like, yeah, okay, you know, well, let me see, just a little something.
Who knows? We might be surprised tomorrow and see one of them come up wearing their workout gear.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you an idea. Have a rope and have a tug of war.
Are you going to come out tomorrow?
Believe
You're
it
going to
or-
lead the tug of
I
war
know,
for us?
I know, me and my big mouth.
That'll
me
be
and
an
my
improvised activity.
And I have to be honest with you. If I'm feeling up to it, I will. I'm a little under the weather. I know it doesn't look that way.
Rena, you've run 26.2 miles.
I have.
You've done marathons.
I have.
You can come to the park.
You're absolutely right.
It's
And
not that hard.
thank you for acknowledging that, because sometimes I can't believe I ran 26.2 miles.
Yes.
And you're right. It's not that hard. It's just my body is asking me to
Yeah.
rest
Well.
versus work out. But
Yeah.
because it's family oriented and
Yeah.
I have my 6-year-old,
There you go.
it sounds like something we would be very interested in,
Yeah.
especially because it's community oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great stuff. Thanks, BronxWorks, Ken
Well,
Small.
don't thank us only. Thank our many partners. Thank the New York Community Trust. Thank Coca-Cola. Thank Health First. Thank Segundo Ruiz Belvis Healthcare. So there's lots of other folks who are involved with this. It's a partnership. It's a real collaboration. we're very grateful to be working with so many folks, public and private, in terms of organizations and institutions to make this happen.
Well, thank you for providing this service, making it accessible to
All
our
right.
community, and incorporating my favorite word in the process, free.
And fun.
And fun. Yeah, all right, that's 2 words. That's 2 words. Free and fun. Yes. Once again, don't forget, second Saturdays begin on May 14th and will run all summer through October at St. Mary's Park, which is located at 450 St. Anne's Avenue in the Bronx. For more information, visit BronxWorks.org.